I found the best play in Madden 26, and in today's video, I'm going to break down how you can use it to dominate your opponents and win every single game you play. This is going to be coming from the Jacksonville Jaguars offensive playbook. The Jaguars have a really good playbook because, as you can see, they have a lot of good formations. They have doubles, flex 5 close, bunch X nasty, bunch tight end, trio close. I mean, honestly, we could go on and on. But the play I'm going to look at right now is the motion PA cross. This play is absolutely deadly because it has a few very unique routes, but most importantly, you can utilize play action blocking. I just made a video the other day showing how good play action blocking is, but the combination of play action blocking, auto motion, and unique routes is what sets this play apart. So I'm going to show you guys a few different ways to run this. You can literally run this play all game long. And if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. So the first thing you need to do when you break the huddle is you immediately need to base protect by hitting L1 or LB and then down on the left stick. This is going to change your blocking angles by the O-line, as you can see here. Now this is important because most people that play the game right now are running stunts on defense. And if you don't know how to pick up a stunt, you are going to get killed. This is going to pick up stunts. Now that you know that, you can actually send your running back out of the backfield. You can never really have to actually block anybody. You can send 5 people out. So the first way to run this play that I'm going to show you is really good for zone. Then I'm going to show you a way that's really good for man. So there's really 3 unique routes on this play. The auto motion route, the route to Higgins, and then this crosser to TO. Okay, this crosser to TO is really cool because it's not quite as deep as the stock one. It gets underneath deep zones better. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the crosser with a streak to the tight end, a corner to the outside receiver on the trio side. And once we do that, we're just going to flat the running back. Now this route to Higgins you could keep. I actually like this route a lot. It's pretty glitchy. Or you can put him on a slot fade if you want one that's going to kind of like go to the pylon a little bit more. Now, you're going to see that this is just base cover 4. We're doing a stunt. And you're going to see we're just going to have plenty of time here. The stunt is not going to get in. But more importantly, we have one of the best combos in the game off this with this corner, streak, flat. But most importantly, what this play gives us is this unique crossing route. Because what a lot of people are going to do defensively is, if they're good at least, they're going to see this combo you have on the field to this trio side on the right, and they're going to be like, you know what? At the snap, they're going to see you, do that. They're going to switch. They're going to switch onto this guy and go try to guard that. But that's what makes this play so good is you have that crosser that's going to be right over the middle of the field for an easy dot because the streak is going to clear out the deep zone. And like I said, this is not a super deep crosser. It's a little bit shorter. It gets underneath these deep zones so good. So like as soon as I see, like you can see here, at the snap they're on the middle linebacker, I got the corner route, so now they're switching over there to try to defend it. Guess what? I'm just going to throw this each and every time. It's such an easy read. Now, the thing that's super underrated about this play, real quick guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games, check out my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today. You can also utilize the auto motion. Now, a lot of people think the auto motion just comes back over the middle of the field, but that's not actually true. You can stem this auto motion up all the way so it actually runs into the end zone like a wheel fade route instead of cutting back over the middle. To do this, you just hit the hot route button and then the icon of the receiver, which in this case that would be circle, and then you hold down the custom stem button. For me, that's L1, and just hit up on the left analog stick all the way until you see it run out of the back of the end zone. Now, I will show you how you can deal with more blitzes from this play in a second here. I just wanted to first go over the stunts. But this is really nice because now if I want to, I can use it to attack the seam and then run, to the basically the auto motion. So here, something I could do very easily would be something like this, where I have a drag, running back streak out of the backfield, up post, I streak the slot, and then I stem this guy's route up. Because when I stem it up, you'll see it basically acts as if it's a wheel fade. And now you can see here, I have basically two vertical routes on the left, and then the post coming underneath it. This really is one of the best route combos on the game because you basically have to have I mean, first of all, you can throw this, by the way. You can throw this on the sideline. But you have to keep these two deep zones over here, which then makes a situation where this guy, I mean, you can just throw this all day long, and you can't really slack off underneath either because you have a drag, and the running back leaking out of the backfield. Now, I'm sure you're saying, well, what about the loop blitzes? Because, I mean, yes, people do run loop blitzes, and, we're going to be able to deal with those pretty much very effectively as well. So again, here, this is a loop blitz. This is the 1-4, which is probably the most common one right now. People are going to run this. So if you see a loop blitz coming, you can basically not even have to base protect. You can just come out, run the same route combo I've been running, but just the simple fact that we're in a play action, this is going to pick this up. And you'll see there's no pressure, and you're able to easily attack the sideline. So first of all, this setup, or these first two setups I showed, really stress the sideline. What if you want to attack the middle of the field? So this play also has a really good setup to attack kind of the middle of the field. And what you're going to notice a lot of people like doing out of this play is they like putting this guy over here on a slot fade, then doing basically a drag, post, running back streak, and then do a speed out over here. This speed out is really annoying because it basically forces you to have a hard flat on this right side of the field. So if you have a hard flat on the right side of the field, keep in mind you're not going to be able to stop that corner out play I just showed you. But more importantly, if we decide to try to attack the middle of the field like we're doing here, you're going to see that there's really no good way to defend this. So basically, you're in a situation where you have no way to stop both the little quick speed out, because you guys can see that's immediate. If I don't see a hard flat, that's a free throw. But because that's a hard flat over there, guess what? Now the running back streak is wide open. Now, if you go and guard the running back streak, say this is the user right here, you go guard the running back streak, guess what? Now the post is open. You still also need a hard flat over here, because guess what? The tight end is on a drag and he's wide open. Honestly, even with the hard flat. And then finally, the slot fade. The slot fade is going to prevent people from trying to switch onto your other routes and take those away because of how good this is. Now, I hope you guys did take note that there was literally no pressure on this play. Easy, right? What about man-to-man? Specifically, if people are sending 6 out of something like mid-blitz, because a lot of people are starting to run more man and blitz a little bit more. Well, this formation can easily kill that, and just one of the easiest ways to do so is by blocking your tight end and sending your running back out on a route. So like right here, I can do like a Texas route to the running back. Guys, you need to know that this year the running back routes out of the backfield are super OP. Then, if we want to, we can basically pull that same auto motion I just had where I stemmed it up against zone. We can also do that against man because these routes are really tough against man. And then you can, like I said, keep the Higgins really unique route. So basically when we do this, we can potentially hit the auto motion route or that route to Higgins over the top. But then we also have routes over the middle of the field if neither of those two deep routes get open. Guys, you have to know, like, one-on-one this year, deep balls to tall receivers, I mean, they're very high, they're very high percentage throws. Like right here, that's one-on-one. Like, we can definitely throw that and catch a lot of them, but like I don't really need to. And the reason is because I have two routes on the field here that will kill man. So these two routes right here are just going to be open all day long against man. The Texas and then TO. TO on that crosser is a cheat code against man. I'll run that back. So again, all you got to do is just keep the tight end in, base protect. I like to stem up this guy right here on the auto motion, so he runs out of the back of the end zone, so it's more of a deep threat. And then we can do the Texas route. Now, if you want to, another thing you could do instead of doing a Texas route is you could just send this guy right here on a drag or a whip. Okay, if you do this, I would probably send the running back out of the backfield depending upon which one you did. If you did the whip, I would probably do a route out of the backfield to the left. If you did the drag, I would probably do a route out of the backfield to the right. So just keep in mind, it really just depends upon your hot routes. But either way, I'm just using this auto motion route as a deep threat and then attacking underneath and then over the middle of the field. That's really all I'm looking to do here. And as you guys can see, all these routes basically get open right at the snap. So the man blitz is really not a threat to you. Even when they're sending 6, simply base protect, keep the tight end in, and then send the running back out on a good man beater, and you're going to profit. I'm out.